Happy New Year. I'm Dr. Brian David Phillips, and I'd like to welcome you to here, right now, with me. Okay? Hi. This short video, and it's going to be a very short video, is just to talk about a neat little technique you can do that requires a little bit of concentration, a whole lot of imagination, and just a sprinkle of focused trance or experiential hypnosis. Now, this is a fun technique, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it, but it also will cost you because this is called the Magick Coin. Now, with your Magick Coin, this isn't real magic. We're not sorcerers. There's no Wingardium Leviosa. But it has focused intention, which a lot of occult work actually works with that sort of thing. It's about focusing your attention on something, engaging your expectation, and intensifying your imaginative involvement. Sound familiar, folks? Why, yes, it does, because that's also part of my definition of experiential hypnosis. Now, some of you are familiar with The Secret and other manifestation or manifesting techniques, ideas, concepts, or philosophies, which are along the lines of take an affirmation and pour as much focus and energy into it until you believe it so vividly that eventually, or so the theory goes, it'll actually come true. Now, some of you might have a more critical bent, and so you might think that another label for this sort of thing is wishful thinking or self-delusion. But positive intention, focused intent, can be a very powerful driver for moving forward and getting things done. So, what I'd like you to do is to take a coin. Now, this is also similar to some of the sigil works or talisman work or manifestation things that occur in magic. But I want you to think of it in a psychological term of working on self-fulfilling prophecy and self-working self-fulfilling prophecies in terms of the unconscious programming. So, get yourself a coin. Doesn't matter what denomination. It could be a nice, normal, average coin. This is a 50 NT coin. I have NT coins because I live in the NT land. I live in Taiwan, and so our coins are NT. So this is a nice 50 here, but you could use a cheaper one if you got a quarter, or here a 10 NT coin, something like that. Or even if you want to be cheap about it, go ahead. Your thoughts are cheap anyway, and dirty. I'm talking about you right there. A penny will work. This is a 1 NT coin, which is about 4 pennies, but it's close enough. But we're gonna take a big coin for this one. And what you do is this. Hold your coin. It doesn't have to be the face, doesn't have to be the front, it doesn't matter how you hold it. Place it in the palm of your hand. Okay? Close the palm of your hand. With your palm closed, look at the coin. Breathe in, breathe out, close your eyes and relax. Visualize that coin. See the coin in your hand. Feel the weight. Feel the texture. Imagine clearly you can feel that coin. What you may begin to notice is an energy beginning to pulsate within the coin. Now, I don't know what color your coin energy feels like, but I can feel mine right now as I hold it tightly within my hand. And I can see clearly, I can imagine and visualize the energy pulsing in the coin. Now, I've got a nice little pink color here. My pulsations here for this coin are pink. Now, I've also thought of a word, a single word that describes my intention. Okay, now visualize the word in front of the coin. For instance, my intention here is it's a manifestation of prosperity in my work and in my personal life, my career. So I'm going to just take that down to the single word prosperity. I can now imagine the word prosperity and now drop all the vowels from the word. And you've got a series of consonants. Now reverse the consonants and impose them upon the coin and feel the energy. Breathe in and feel the energy of your intention and desire in that coin. And now here's the tricky part. This is the fun part. Imagine the coin and imagine the image of the consonants backwards, your intention, merging, as if the word melts into the coin. And open your hand and look at the coin and see this coin with the energy of your intent. This is very similar to the sigil things that we did before, except this time we have a physical object, not an imagined sign. Okay? I have a physical object that is now imbued with my intent. And now what I want to do is I want to hold it in one hand, and I want to take the other hand. Those of you who are trained hypnotists, you're familiar with magnetic hand suggestibility effect. I want to imagine the energy of the intention and the energy of my desire like a magnet in my hand, so that my unconscious is programmed to the coin. As if my unconscious, and so do magnetic hands and feel them pulling together so that it merges. And that's not unusual to have that kind of energy outburst. So now my coin is connected by an invisible energetic thread to my unconscious. You can place it in your third eye, you can place it on your nipples, I don't care. It's up to you. Now what I want to do next is I want to forget about this. Once I've set the suggestion that this is ingrained deeply in my subconscious, so that my subconscious goes out into the world allowing myself to have positive change and positive effects and positive life in order to achieve the goal of the coin. It's my prosperity coin. Now I want to consciously forget about it. So here's what I do. I take my coin and I go spend it. I send it out into the universe. Those of you familiar with manifestation techniques, you may be aware of the techniques of sending out like multiple streams of your intent so that it's drawn to you. What you're doing here is you're spending the coin, you're sending it out into the universe so that it'll interact with the universe as a whole as it goes through commerce and moves around, and it sends out energetic markers back to you unconsciously. If you like, you can call it quantum physics. I don't. But you can if you like. Eventually what happens is you discover opportunities because you've sent it out. It'll come back to you. It's a nice little technique. It may or may not work for you. I don't know. But go ahead. Do that sucker. Now you really want to supercharge this? Here's what I'd like you to do. Take a picture of yourself with your coin that you programmed. Okay? And then take that coin and spend it. But take that picture you did, that picture you took, and remember, you did a single word for your intention. Drop the consonants. Reverse the letters. And I'd like you to type the letters onto your image of the coin that you have spent. that you've sent out into the universe. Now, some people will mark their coins. I don't. I like to let them go through. But some folks, they like to put a little mark like on the edge, maybe with a marker, so that they have a special sign that they use. For instance, this coin has 2 hashtags on the side. So when I receive in the future a 50 NT coin that has those 2 hashtags on the side, I am unconsciously reminded of my gift into the universe and what I have received. Pretty awesome, pretty cool, pretty neat. Ha-ha! Okay, so once you've got your picture with the reversed letters tagged on it, upload it to the group on Facebook for the Society of Experiential Trance, the Experiential Hypnosis and Beyond Facebook group. And on the bottom of the screen here, you can see the address or the URL for that group. Upload it into the album for photos for that. So people can see that you've sent out a positive intention. Okay, so here we go. This is me holding up my 50 NT coin that I have marked. I take that photograph, put the letters on, upload it to the group, and that reminds the universe of this really neat thing that's happened. Now I might create other coins as well. So first I had my prosperity coin, which is very clear. I might use another denomination, 10 NT coin for instance. This is my love. Which is actually, it's not love, it's just love, to bring more love and light into my life. Okay, so I might have that coin. And if I just want to be, short, dirty, and crass, I have a sex coin right there for you. So I might send that out into the universe. And there you have it. That's the magic coin. Now, if you really want to supercharge this spell, which is a psychological, it is a spell. It's a psychological spell, but a spell nonetheless that you send out into the universe. You really want to supercharge it, and this will have absolutely no effect on the effectiveness of this psychological technique. You can send out more money with the same intention. And a really nifty way you can do that is just send me some money. You enjoy this video? So sure, okay. At this address, Brian at brian@phillips.com, PayPal some money for that. No specific amount. It's just how much you think your aspiration or intention is worth for you. It's up to you though. You don't have to do that. Absolutely don't have to do that. But you can. But remember, just like your coin, when you spend it and send it out there, it ain't coming back. That's the magic coin. Now you really want to play around, you can go to a beach somewhere, pick up some rocks. Instead of using coins, use nice pretty rocks. I picked this up on a beach in Taidong, and I can just write my backwards letter intention on this sucker, go back to the same beach, and toss my rock back into the ocean. and that energy is metaphorically and literally spent and sent out into the universe. You don't have to do that either. But those are different things you can do. It's all really about programming the unconscious for self-fulfilling prophecies. And you focus. Remember though, in the charging section of the technique, you really got to focus and put a lot of energy into it and just turn that knob, twist that dial, and set it so that you intensely believe in the effect. And then you just let it go. And just let life go on and allow yourself to notice the small changes in your life that are manifesting your desired intention. Okay? That's it. Not a big deal. It's a fun technique. Play with it. Have some fun. This has been Brian David Phillips. Live trance and prosper. Bye-bye.